What's up guys, welcome back to YRN Modelcars and welcome back to another review. And today we are taking a look at my two Red Bull F1 cars. So you might already know I'm from the Netherlands, and yeah, Max Verstappen in the F1 of course. So yeah, naturally I'm a big fan. But yeah, I've been watching F1 since I was a kid, since well before Max Verstappen actually entered F1. I used to be a huge fan of Lewis Hamilton. I still am, but yeah, my support for him is not really that big anymore as it used to be, for a few reasons. But I won't get into that now. Yeah, Max Verstappen, he entered F1, I think 2014 it was. I can't really remember anymore. At the time, I also was really young still. But yeah, I mean, it really is such a good driver, and I'm a big fan. So 2016 was the year that he moved on from Toro Rosso to Red Bull, and that year he drove some races which I really still remember to this day as some of the best days of my life, in terms of F1. His first race at Red Bull, of course, he won the race immediately. And later that year, he also, in Brazil 2016, he finished in third. He drove an amazing race that day. And yeah, those two races, the Spain GP 2016 and the Brazilian GP 2016, both of those races I got the 143 scale models here. So on the right here, we have the Spark model 143 Red Bull Racing Taco Heuer RB12, driven by Max Verstappen. And on the left we have the Red Bull Racing Taco Heuer RB12 from the Brazilian GP. So these are both the cars from Max Verstappen from that year, from those two races. And I want to get a model of both of these races because those two races really will be in my memory forever. Really was such a pleasure to watch him race in those two races. And yeah, so today we'll take a look at these two models. So first of all, the Spark model, the cover here is actually broken. It actually broke during shipping, I think. I don't know if it was already broken when I bought it, but yeah, unfortunately. But yeah, the model itself is all good. So let's take a look at the Spanish GP car first, the Spark model, and then the Minichamps model. So we can just remove these cover, which I'll place over on here. Also already removed one from Minichamps, which is a bit tricky sometimes. So let's actually first take a look at this model. So I start off with the base. The base is actually wood, I think this is, with a paint on it. I haven't really seen that before, but it looks really cool. We've got the Red Bull Racing Taco RB12 winner Spain GP 2016 over there. On the other side we have Max Verstappen. So let's take a full look around this model. Taking a look at the front, you have beautiful logos on there. We've got the Aston Martin logo. I don't know what's underneath of that one. Maybe a Red Bull logo, I'm not sure, I'm really not sure. We've got the FIA logo in the middle there of the front wing. You can see all the shapes and angles of that front wing. Really cool. There's so many shapes and edges and panels and wings, just is insane, these cars. You can also see the full wheel suspension there. some of those bars finished in carbon fiber. Got other logos in the middle as well, 33 logo from the number of Max Verstappen. You can see all these antennas and things like that on the top there, sensors. The floor is made of, well, it's looked to be carbon fiber. It's like a square pattern. Big Red Bull logo on the side. Tag Heuer, Aston Martin logos, all the sponsors. Big Red Bull right up on the top there. You can also see the camera up top. And also we have that the neon color up there. All looks pretty good. Taking a look at Max himself. You can actually see the helmet there. Also really nicely done. All the small decals and colors. Looks really good. You can see the seat belts. You can see his arms are actually on the wheel. All really cool. Also his suit is all with stickers on there. Looks really cool. The inside of the cabin. RedBullRacing.com. It all looks really good. The details really incredible on such a small scale. We have the steering wheel also finished with the buttons on there and the switches. Got this shape on the side there with the Puma logo sticking out. It all looks really cool. We actually have the soft tires on here, the yellow tires. Pirelli P0, the wheel itself is really nice with the OZ logo on there. Then the big rear wing. Also here, all these louvers are also all fully opened, I think. I'm not really sure. Might just be black paint, but I can't really tell. It's really small. Taking a look at the rear. You can see the exhaust over there with the one main pipe and then two smaller pipes. You can see all the carbon fiber as well on all these bars and everything. Rain light in the middle. All looks really good, really low. Really nice model by Spark. Really cool. So let's now take a look at the Minichamps model. So taking a look at the Minichamps model, this actually is finished on a plastic base with a cardboard over the top, and also the cardboard here. Which, yeah, I think if you want to remove that, you really need to unscrew the model off. So this is a limited edition, one of 1,000 pieces. Got the Red Bull, yeah, description over there. Red Bull Racing Taco RB12, Minichamps, and over there it says one of 1,000. So let's take a look at this model. So it also is finished very nicely. You can see all the shapes over there. This one is obviously on the intermediate tires, as it was a rain race. Also here we've got the antennas. All looks really good. Also here we've got carbon fiber, of course. All the logos also very nicely done. The floor is actually a different shape, carbon fiber. Here we have the more traditional diagonal weave over there, but yeah, that's different on the Spark model. Also Max himself, really cool there. Seatbelts are actually a bit bigger than the Spark model. Slightly different design on the helmet compared to the Spain GP helmet. Still looks very good by Minichamps. Steering wheel as well. All looks really good as well. You can look at the rear. Here we actually, on top of the exhaust, have a small piece as well. Little wing. I'll show you that compared to the Spark in a bit. Rain light as well. It all looks really good. Really nice. All the decals and colors are colored in very nicely. So let's now take the Spark model again and do a little bit of a comparison between these two cars. So these two cars are from the same season, of course, so they should be almost identical. But you may know every F1 race for these cars there will be different designs of front wings, rear wings, flaps and winglets everywhere around the car. So yeah, to really optimize for every track. So a few differences that I can spot for this car. It's actually, well, the front wing is actually not really all that different. For these two, it's all very similar actually. The main differences that I could see are the rear wings. If you take a look at the Spark model, the 2016 GP, you can see two small louvers on the bottom and one big one in the front of the wing. And if you take a look at the Brazilian GP, you can see three louvers in the back instead of two on the bottom. Yeah, the shape is very different. So there's diagonal shape right over here, whereas on the 2016 it's much lower. And also a big difference that I could see is the flooring, which you may have already seen. The carbon fiber on the Brazilian GP is diagonal, whereas on the Spain GP is like a square shaped pattern. So I don't know if that's on the real car as well. I doubt it. I think they should be using the same type of carbon fiber. So I don't know which manufacturer got it right there. Spark with the Spain GP model, or Minichamps with the Brazilian GP model. Yeah, I haven't searched it up, but yeah, I really don't know which one did it correctly there. But yeah, those are some of the main differences that I could spot. There might be some other very small differences which I didn't see yet. Actually, I'm actually noticing now that there is a mirror missing on my Minichamps model. I didn't even notice that. You can see there on the, well, on the right of Max himself, there's the mirror, and on the mirror, and on the left, it's gone. I don't know where it went, guys. This is the first time I've noticed that. Yeah, that's actually disappointing. I really didn't know that it was missing. What a shame. Spark is all fine. I really should be taking closer looks to my models very more often, guys. Yeah, they both still look really good. So let me know in the comments what you think of this models, guys. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my Instagram, link is down below. And I'll see you guys in the next review. Take care.